So load balancer is, what is load balancer? Load balancer is something, why we need load balancer actually. So, okay, so I am showing you why we need actually one load balancer. So if you see, normally what will happen, www.jack.com, okay,
Mm-hmm.
this could be your website, okay, and you decided like you will host into AWS cloud, something like this, okay, this is your AWS cloud, okay, and
Yeah.
what you will do actually, you hosted one web server, okay, this is your web server, okay, which is saying this is Jack website. Like this, it is happening, right?
Yeah.
Now, how many server you have? You have server one. Okay. So this is the point. Like you have server one. Okay. Now suppose this server goes somehow down. Okay. What
Mm-hmm.
will happen? Will your website will respond?
No, it will not respond.
No, it will not respond. So what load balancer do actually? Load balancer create a layer in front of your server. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do, that you can put it create URL. Okay. DNS name. Okay. DNS name or URL. Okay.
Yeah.
It will give some name actually. uh, DNS name. Okay. And this DNS. So now, if somebody open the website jack.com, it will go to this server. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it gives the benefit like you can put multiple servers behind your load balancer. Okay.
Okay.
It give you the benefit like you can create multiple servers behind your load balancer. Now this could be server 2. Okay. This could be server 2. This
S2,
could be server 3.
S3.
Right. S3. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Okay. Now the benefit would be, because you have three servers behind your website. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
even if this server goes down, what will happen, that when request will come, it will go to this server, because this server is down, right? So it
Yeah.
will not send this request here, it will send request here. Even if it goes down, request will go to this server. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
you can set up some notification like your server is goes down, so send me the alert. Okay. So you
Okay.
can get some email here, there is a service called SNS. Okay.
Yeah.
Which can be used to SNS and CloudWatch. Okay. So you can set up one alarm like your server is down, and you can
Mm-hmm.
get the notification or your email ID. Okay. So
Yeah.
once you see the notification, you can work on that, right? So this is the benefit actually. So notification via SNS and CloudWatch service. Okay. So I can set up some alarm there. This is how it used to work. Okay. So now I can up, you can go up, you can check what is the error and you can up the service. So this is the benefit, like we can put multiple servers behind the load balancer. Earlier it was not possible, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you have only one server, and even if that server goes down, your website will not work, right? Now, this load balancer name is still very long. Okay, it is not easy to remember. What is easy to remember? Easy to remember is jack.com. Okay, so we will use one more service here, which is called Route 53. Route 53. Okay.
Uh-huh.
and we will create one record there, which is called a record. Okay, and it will map jack.com with load balancer URL. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
what it will do, it will map your Route 53 service, will map your domain company jack.com with your load balancer URL. Okay, so what will happen? People just need to remember jack.com. It will go to load balancer, it will go to Route 53. Route 53 will check like I need to forward the request to load balancer. Load balancer will forward the request to
The
server.
server.
Okay, if server is up, first request will go to this, second will go to this, third will go to this, which is called round robin theorem. Okay, round robin policy with which your server. So why load balancer benefit is of load balancers are benefit of load balancer high availability, right? High availability because you have multiple servers. So your website chances are good, like your website will be less down, right? And better performance because your traffic is distributing between multiple servers, right? Because you have three servers, your traffic load is low, right? Because traffic is distributing among multiple servers. High availability because if one server goes down, other server will be available, right? This is the logic. So are you clear with this? Like how load balancer is useful?
From your explanation, I understand that the word load balancer, it helps to balance the server, so there should
Incoming
not
web
be,
traffic.
yeah, so there should not
Incoming
be
web traffic.
it help to balance incoming traffic. So if server one is down, it will automatically take you to server two or server three. Now, server one, server two, server three, they are also called AZ, right? From
Correct.
different areas.
Correct.
So if Mumbai is down, Hedabre will kick in. It will take me to Hedabre because all of them are connected.
So what will happen like in Mumbai, if Mumbai is there, so it will be like there are at least two data center in
Mhm.
one region. So Mumbai
Yeah,
is a region, right?
yeah, yeah.
So if one data center is down, you can put the server into another data center as well.
Okay,
So
okay,
you can have multiple copies of in different data center.
okay.
So in case one data center goes down, it is very less chances that other data center is also down. It is very
Yeah,
less chance, right?
okay, okay,
But if you want to keep it into different region, that can also be done. But there is a different way. I will tell you later,
okay.
right?
Understood now. Yeah.
But your point is good, right? So this is right. So now this is server one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just rename it and I say web server one. Okay. Just for our clear understanding. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me launch two more server.
Two more
I
images, right?
two more servers from image.
Okay.
So I go to AMI and I click on launch instance from AMI
Yeah.
and I say duplicate duplicate web server. What is happening? Web server. Okay. I'm launching two more server.
Web server two.
duplicate web server, and I say launch two more server. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Number of instances two. Rest settings are fine. I will go with the default. I just choose here your key.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many servers I have now?
Three. You should have three.
Three. Correct. One is terminating, three are running. Right? See.
Yeah.
Now I just rename these servers. I call this server web server 2.
Two.
Okay.
Good.
And I rename this server web server 3. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me connect this server so that I can, okay, once this get ready, I can try to connect this server and I will change the content as well. Okay, so I go copy the IP address, go
So
to
the
mobile external. Yeah,
so they come with different IP or same IP, public IP.
they all are having different IP. So this
Okay.
is
Okay. Okay.
140.28,
Yes.
this is
Yeah.
188.213
Gotcha. Yeah.
and 45. Because
It
one
makes
server
sense now.
cannot have the, yeah, one server cannot have the duplicate IP.
Yeah.
That's why we are taking load balancer now, right?
Mhm. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, what else? Huh. So I go to connect this server. This is web server 3, right? So what
Yes.
I will do, I go to mobile external, click on edit session, and I just change the IP address
Yeah.
and let's connect it. I will change the content. So this is third web server, right? So I'll put
Yeah.
third web server. And if I put H1 there, so it will written into big letters. Okay, so I just save it this file. Done. Now web server 3. Now I'll put the connect web server 1, copy the IP address, go to mobile external, go to section, edit the IP, connect it, take root access,
Yeah.
type vi slash www, sorry, where slash
www.
www slash html
HTML.
slash index. Okay, and now type I to change the content, and this is my third web server. And just for capital letter, I am just using this slash h1 into this format. This is HTML format actually. So done. Okay. So now all the servers have different content. If I copy the IP address of this server and open it into some browser, this is first.
Yeah.
And if I go to second, Okay, now see the content. This is third web server. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
213. I put wrong something. Okay, in place of third, first I put it by mistake. I put it third there. Okay, sorry,
It's
my fault.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
And if I go to web server 2, its IP is 140.28. This one, this is not working. Why?
Mm. Because you just edited the page, so it will not work.
Let me copy the third one as well.
Yeah.
This is also not working, right? So what I need to do, I need to connect that server to check what is the issue. Ideally, it should work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think my fault there because what I have done, I haven't choose the security group correctly, right? So this is my fault. So I need to go to action. I need to choose this. Check the security group. Security group is 22 only. See, it is not allowing 80 port,
Yeah. The 8 report is not there.
right? So I need to change the security group. So I go to action, security, change security group. Okay, I took by default settings, na? That's why. So I need to choose web server security group. So I choose here, save. Now let's see what is coming in.
You have to refresh, I guess.
Check. Okay, this is again wrong. Security group, change security group. So web server security group. I didn't saved it properly, so I'll save it. Now let me check. What is happening? I don't know. Today something is wrong.
Maybe we were not supposed to have a class today. That's why.
That's problem.
Yeah.
Somehow, see, changing it, but it is not getting changed. Security, change security group. Rather than this, I have to choose web server security group. Okay, I need to click on add, maybe. Okay,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, web server security group, and then save it. It should be fine now. I made this change in this one. See, 80 port is
Yes.
coming.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and
I
similarly,
think it's the same thing for two. Web server two.
these are the small silly things, right, which we should
Yeah.
actually take care. So I go to web server security group, add,
Add.
and save.
Save.
So now if I go, it should come fine, probably.
We didn't do it for two. Web server two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two. So I go to action, security, change security group, web server security group, add, and I remove the first one and save. Now it should be fine. Security 80. Okay. This got fixed. This got fixed, I think. Yes. And one is also fixed. 80 port is open, right? For all the servers. Oh, you are able to see my screen now?
Oh my God. Now I have two screen again.
Something going on today, huh? I
Yeah.
think I need to wrap up today early. Anyhow, no issue. So are you able to see my screen now? Well,
No, I'm not able.
now,
Just a moment. I want to take out one of this class. One of my um God. What is
is it fine now?
it's not fine.
Better now?
I believe so. I don't know why
Okay.
we're having this problem.
Can you see this my web server 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I've made the changes into security group and now all servers are available, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is one, this is two. I fixed that also. Now 80 port is also open.
Yeah.
So like this. Okay, so I have three web server now. And let me just refresh it. I think it's all are working now. So this is my third, this is my first, and this
Mm-hmm.
is I put it third. Actually, it should be something else. Okay, but somehow. Okay. Now, what I want to show you, we can create a load balancer. So to create a load balancer is easy. Okay. You need to go to load balancer on the left side. Click on create load balancer. Okay. Let me delete the old one. मिस्टी अम्मा से मुझसे पूछियो वो दे रही है क्या चाय कॉफी कह नहीं थी क्रिएट लोड बैलेंसर okay there are three types of load balancer available. One is application load balancer, another is network load balancer. Okay, so application load balancer is basically work for HTTP and HTTPS requests. So if you are hosting a website, you should go for ALB.
Okay.
Okay, it give you more option. Okay, if you are having a simple load balancer requirement, you can go for network load balancer. It is able to handle millions of requests per second.
Wow.
Okay, so even if you are receiving million of traffic, very high traffic, you can use network load balancer. Okay, but because its speed is high, it will give you limited option. Like you can't do customization like on as you do on application load balancer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
the step would be same. But application load balancer is bit slow. But if you are going for web development, you should go for application load balancer. If you are going for some other port, you should go for network load balancer. And if you need ultra high speed load balancer, you should go for this. Okay. Gateway load balancer is not in much use. It is very recently come and it is basically to support some appliances which support GNV protocol. Okay. So it is not make much sense for us, but what is required actually application load balancer and network load balancer. Okay. So I'm going to create application load balancer for you, and you will create network load balancer. Okay.
Okay.
So I go to application load balancer, click on create, give the name of load balancer. Okay. So I say cloud learning LB. I say cloud learning LB. Whatever the name you want to give, I say cloud learning load balancer. Okay.
Okay.
It should be available over internet. So I give internet facing. Okay. Uh, if you are using IPv4, right? So we will go IPv4. If you are using IPv6, we can use dual stack. Okay.
Okay.
Then this is our VPC. Our VPC we should choose. Okay. So now I need to check like in which uh, availability zone or in which data center our server is. Okay. So my servers are basically into which availability zone I need to check. So I go to instances and I see this one is into this is into not sure. So go to network
Not
parts.
from there. I think yes. I think
Yeah, go to
network
network 1A,
one
right?
A. Yeah. So let's check
This
two.
is into
One B.
1B.
Yeah.
This is into
The
1B.
way.
Okay, so my two servers are into 1B and one server
One.
is into
Yeah.
1A. So
Yeah.
different data center. So I'll choose
So we are looking for
that.
one A and one B.
Perfect, right?
Yeah.
So my server would be there. Security group. So this is default security group. It is not useful for me because I need to open 80 port as well. Okay. So I
Mhm.
go web server. I choose my security group, which is web server security group.
Yeah.
It has 80 port open. I know that, right? So
Okay.
I choose this one. If you want to add some other port, you can definitely add that there. Then I go come there. If my load balancer required one permanent IP, okay, so I
Hmm.
can use global accelerator. It will give one particular static IP. Okay. Otherwise, my load balancer will give me one URL, one DNS name, which is fine for me.
Yeah.
So I don't want any static IP, so I go with default only. But if you need this, you can go for this and you can go for this, and this will basically give you one IP address as well. Okay. But
Okay.
for us, it is not required. So then I am leaving this. Okay. And I'll create the load balancer. Okay. Now
Okay.
this is important. I need one target group. Okay. So the request will come on 80 port. Okay. And I need one target group. Okay. So target group is what? Target group is nothing. Target group says like where would be my server. Okay. So I go to target group. I delete all these three because I don't need this one. We have to cover each thing, right? So I delete it and I click on create target group and I say what would be my target. So it would be my AWS instances, right? So I can choose that. I can choose other option as well. Like if I want to give the IP address only, I can choose IP address. If I want to move it to Lambda, I can leave it to Lambda. Or if I want to move it to application load balancer, another application load balancer, I can do that. But I don't need that. I simply want to mm, uh, forward my traffic to instances. Okay, so I choose instances here. I give some name like CLTG, Cloud Learning Target Group. It will listen request for 80 number port, right? Uh, my VPC, if I want to change, I can choose, but I have default VPC. I will use that one only. My traffic will come on HTTP port, right?
Yeah.
I click on next. Now here I need to choose my server. How many servers I want to put. Okay. So I have three servers. What I will do, I will choose only web server 2 and web server 3. Okay. So
Okay.
I choose only these two servers. So if one server is down, the other server would be available. So this is my target group. I click on, so I can choose servers from it. So I choose only two and include them or register them. Okay.
Okay.
So now how many servers I have behind my load balancer? Two,
Two.
right? Go there and create target. Once I created that one, it should be available into here as well. Okay. So now if I refresh it, you can see my target group is available. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
now my load balancer is attached to my target group. Okay. And that means my load balancer is attached to two servers, right? Now I click on create load balancer, click on view load balancer. If I go to load balancer, I can see I have one load balancer ready, Cloud Learning LB. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This will have one DNS name like this. Okay. If I copy this and open it, it will give me something, right? What it is giving? It is giving me that it is not available. Okay. It is
Yeah.
not working. So I can give
Yeah.
it to you as well. Okay. So load balancer is uniquely publicly available. So I give it to you as well. Okay. You can open it at your side as well. But I have two servers behind it and those are working. So right now what is happening? It is provisioning them. It is making them ready. So once it will provision them, it will be up. Okay. So let me just refresh it. It is still provisioning them. Okay. So I
Okay.
go here and I refresh it. Oh, it's working now. See?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's working now. If I refresh it again, it is going to some other server. You see?
To the other server, yes.
Correct. Because I have multiple servers, right? So first
Yeah.
time it is going to first server, then second time it is going to third server. Okay. It is the request is going to multiple servers, right?
Yeah.
This is the benefit. Now, even if my server goes down, I have actually duplicate server available. And normally we used to keep the same content, right? It is not
Mm-hmm.
like we should keep different content. We should keep the same content. So suppose if it is Amazon.com, it can be kept on multiple servers, right? Even some
Yeah.
server goes down, I will be able to use them, right? So this is the whole concept of application load balancer. What I'll suggest, you create a load balancer by yourself, create a target group, okay, and try to make this understand. So you need to revise this class, but you would be able to do that. So
Okay.
to, in the next class, what I want that you create a load balancer and show me that how it is going to multiple servers. So for that, you need to change the content of every server, right? If you have three servers, just change the content of that server.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I'm giving you this task today for you. Once you do that, just show me. If you face any challenge, let me know. I will help you there. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Let's fix this Mumbai extent. This is my own. I don't know.
Mova extern, don't use that. As of now,
No, no,
don't
no.
use that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. But I might want to use Mumbai extend in future in another instance.
Correct.
But
Correct.
yeah, but I have some small problem there. I want you to see.
Yeah,
So
but actually, I have only 2 minutes. So if you can show me, I can do
yes,
it.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Okay. Show it. Show it. No issue.
So if I share my screen,
1 minute left. Yeah.
Am I sharing my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Oh, I stopped sharing. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
This class is on timer. So,
Yeah, for today, yes.
um, so we might have a problem.
So we'll meet
Anyways,
on Monday, right? Now.
yes. Let me just go to the member extend itself. Let me not even go to install. Okay. So what I will have, what would my problem is, how do you get to
Click on
um
session. Click on session.
session?
SSH.
I thought of that. Oh, I wanted to click on SSH. I said no, but I did not see this page.
Because you used to connect via SSH port only, remember? So we have to do SSH. And if you are connecting Windows, you need to go for RDP.
RDP. Yes, yes. If you're connecting with, yes, true, true. I tell myself something is not right here.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. We can call it a day. Myself, I'm not fine. I'm tired.
Yeah, please, please. So just
Yeah,
take some rest and do the practice. And
yeah.
feel free to let me know if I will be available. I will connect you as well.
Okay,
Okay?
okay. Thank you very much. I'll be
No
waiting for
worries.
the note for the video.
Video I will share once it get ready. I will share that.
Yeah, okay, okay. I understand.